All you have to do is gently snap the wish willow in front of you, and your wish will be granted immediately. However, once the wish is granted, if the person begins to develop thoughts that go against their original intent, they will suffer a severe backlash, and the price could very well be their life. So would he still break the wish willow like he did before? Bell has had a long-time crush on his coworker Nikki. That day, he asked a restaurant staff member to help him practice his confession. He wanted to make sure he wouldn't mess up when confessing to Nikki. The overly poetic confession seemed to impress the staff member, but Ian on the side said this approach wouldn't work at all. Nikki doesn't like overly artistic or poetic confessions. He gave Bell some advice. The two of them talked until late at night, before Bell finally went home. As soon as he opened the door, he was shocked to find his pet cat dead in the house, the cause of death being accidentally eating spilled candy. At first, Bell stayed surprisingly calm and quietly took care of the cat's remains, and only after everything was done did he break down in tears. Bell was like most people, always bottling up his emotions, never showing them in front of others. Before doing anything, he would first imagine every possible outcome in his mind, so confessing his feelings was truly difficult for him. He kept waiting for the perfect moment, but every time it came, he found excuses to back away. It wasn't until Nikki submitted her resignation that Bell finally made up his mind to confess. He went to a jewelry store, hoping to pick out a necklace for Nikki, but being a perfectionist, he didn't like any of them. Instead, he noticed a toy called the Wish Willow branch. After the gathering ended, Bell drove Nikki home. As Nikki was about to enter her house, Bell finally gathered the courage to say it.
Buenas noches, Freaky Nikki.
Tío, no me digas así.
Lo sé, solo era broma.
Sabes que no me gusta.
Sí, perdón. Lo sé, lo siento.
¿Sientes algo por mí?
¿Qué?
Porque sí, ahora es el momento de hablar.
Yo creo que somos buenos amigos.
Bell didn't even know what was wrong with him. He had clearly liked her for 7 years, yet he still couldn't bring himself to confess. After a wave of frustration, Bell took out the unopened box containing the wish willow.
Deseo que Nikki se enamore de mí y me quiera más que a nada en el mundo.
Bell was about to drive away when he suddenly saw Nikki walk back out of the house and invite him to come inside. Nikki looked completely different from her usual self. It was the first time she had ever invited him like this. Bell could hardly believe it. He glanced at the snapped willow branch and felt an overwhelming sense of excitement, but outwardly kept refusing to go with her. Seeing how firm Bell was, Nikki had no choice but to lie, saying her father was terminally ill, and that stepping into the house reminded her of him. After her persistent persuasion, the two of them eventually went back to Bell's home. As soon as Nikki walked in, she took a deep breath, as if the entire house was filled with Bell's scent, something almost intoxicating to her. She then used insomnia as an excuse, asking Bell to stay with her. Just as she leaned in and kissed Bell, the real Nikki seemed to briefly regain consciousness. She suddenly pushed him away and apologized for what she had just done. At this point, Bell also began to wonder whether the wish willow had actually worked, or if Nikki's mental state was unstable.